Houston, Tranquility Base here. The Eagle has landed.
Good evening, folks, and welcome to Alien Addict on this fine and sexual evening. And it's a sexual evening with some sexual healing. Tonight, I didn't have anything planned. Literally, I've been on holiday. I come back today. I create a thumbnail with no show in mind. But guess what? We've pulled some guests out of. No, I arranged the guests well before. Without further ado, let's bring the guests on. Will, how you doing, my lad?
How's it going, Ollie? How's it going?
I'm good. You're looking very. You're looking very bright, mate. Very bright.
I did it for you.
Yeah,
Ollie,
you've caught the sun.
Yeah.
We were speaking about that before. We'll get onto that, all that warming and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't help but introduce him as this now. You know, the most hated man in all of ufology. But he's here. He's here, and he's here to fend off the hate. Yeah, and he's gone blurred.
I've got. Oh, okay. There we go. Had to get that out of my system. What's up, everybody? How's the hate going today? Great. Oh, am I blind? I'm sorry. Let me put my glasses on. There we go.
I didn't watch the show before, Rich, but I listened while I was driving home from the caravan. I listened to your show where you were talking about what's gone off. Something happened, and you had a bit of an altercation with the Unidentified Celebrity Review, UCR. And you also sung happy birthday to Heather Birdie, who is in the house. Heather, happy birthday again, my friend. Can you do a happy birthday on the Hooters, Rich? Can you do a happy birthday on the chickens? Because I'm not going to sing, but you know that's your thing.
That's a copyright thing, isn't it?
No, I don't know if I can. I don't know. I can't do it yet. I have to practice.
Yeah. I did.
He does it good. You have to learn how to do the in and the out.
It's very hard. I've shown you chickens with yellow. They've always been a green and a blue.
No, the weird thing is
Mandela. That's CERN.
These were always green and blue, and it was Misty OC Dragons that told me to get these. Sadly, she's passed away, and this is the memory we have on.
Oh yes, you've just been saying about that.
Yeah.
Rest in peace. Yeah, I've seen it in the chat.
Yeah, I don't know. I think somebody said old age caught up with her, or her life caught up with her is what I heard. I don't know what that means. I'm like, is that cancer? Is that lupus? Is it lupus? I want to know what it is. George Costanza.
This is the thing when you've got like a family of people behind you, you're gonna lose them along the way, or they will lose you, Rich. You know. I'm not just saying you. I could go before you, but you know,
dude.
People.
Old age, isn't it? Yeah, it's old age. It happens as you get older. You start noticing these things.
I thought she was only in her 30s or 40s. I didn't think she was old enough to die.
Could happen to any of us.
Nothing I want to discuss.
Rest
but I
in
guess,
peace.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Yeah. Rest in peace. I miss her, although she's been gone for a year.
But she's always been around.
Yeah, well, I invited her to join us and give me a sign today with a little private prayer for her when I found out early this morning. So hopefully she'll come tonight and up and off the wall and smack me in the head.
Lisa has given a kind super chat of $2 to say GUFON rocks.
Thank you, Lisa.
But she's paid me to say that, so I'm happy. Thank you, Lisa. I appreciate that.
It's Bowden, not Bowden.
I didn't. I just said Lisa.
Is it Bowden? No, it's Bowden. No, I'm joking with her. I always get her name wrong.
I never try to do surnames. So
Yeah.
So Rich, you were saying last night. Thank you very much, Lisa. That is it UCR that's have I got my wires crossed? I'm just listening here, and I'm hearing the words that we're halfway to disclosure. Halfway.
Elizondo, yeah.
Yeah. Elizondo.
Yeah, I played it on my show.
Lucia. Oh, yeah. So halfway to disclosure. I don't get that because I'm here. I get home, and I've been literally on the internet looking for anything that leads me to halfway. I've just listened to Gary Nolan with Tucker Carlson.
Yeah.
I've just listened to Jeremy Corbell on Joe Rogan's, the latest one. Have you heard that yet, Rich?
I don't think I have. I think I have it for tonight to watch it.
It literally came out a few hours ago.
Yeah, it's 15 minutes, right?
I have to say it's very good.
Really?
Yes.
Really?
It is very good.
Nothing's good with him.
I had the notifier come up, yeah, and I haven't even checked it yet.
Did you say Corbell?
Corbell, yeah, it was on.
Yeah, that's the one I have here ready for tonight. Yeah,
it's just been on Rogan, it's Rogan kind of calls him out a few times as well.
Oh,
and tries to get him to back up what he was saying, and he can't because the source that it comes from.
Right.
I know.
On it.
Down. I kind of get that, and I kind of don't at the same time. And I'm putting myself in somebody like Jeremy's shoes and thinking, if I'm trusted with this shit, and I leak this shit when I'm not supposed to leak it, my career will kind of be over. So I'm kind of looking at it from a different point of view now.
But he's doing these innuendos and all these things. So why even talk about it to begin with? Why even bring it up?
I agree.
You can't talk about it, what it is. Why do you even bring it up? Right? He's just trying to sell it. Why not?
I totally agree with that. I agree with that. However, if it's eventually going to leak, and you want to be the first to dip your toe in.
Right.
I do feel like something is happening, and I know you don't. I don't know if you do, Rich, or not.
I know there is something happening. Oh, there's always something happening. That's the illusion. It's always like how many years you've been doing this, Ollie, and we're no closer to disclosure, even though it looks that way. But if we're halfway there and we still haven't seen any evidence yet that can sway us to believe them, then I say that's bullshit, and I'm calling them out on it. How can you be halfway to disclosure if you don't even know what they are? You would have to know what they are to get to disclosure, wouldn't you? I mean, that's what disclosure is, knowing what you're talking about and where they come from. What is this technology? I mean, Lou said a couple of years ago, we don't have the technology to follow it or understand it. And then I played that clip off of his TV show, and he says, we understand it now, but we don't know, what it is yet. But we understand we can now monitor it. I'm like, you said you couldn't. I don't understand this is what's frustrating about this field. They keep changing their minds and coming up with, we think it's consciousness. We think it's the Earth talking to us. Well, we don't know if it's China or Russia. Then I heard somebody say, hey, we think it's Russia instead of China.
Right.
Now I'm really confused. I mean, this is really out of control. So it's this whole game they're playing, Ollie, Will, and everybody. It's done that way on purpose to have everybody looking in all directions and not knowing where to stop and pay attention.
When I say I feel like something's coming,
mm-hmm. Oh right, yeah.
It does seem like it's when you've got people like Gary Nolan going on Tucker Carlson saying those are big claims what he was stating, with nothing to kind of back it up.
Right.
But the guy has got a big reputation, So it's either two things. It's either he's been fed a load of bullshit, but he seems like a smart bloke that wouldn't believe the bullshit.
Right.
No, he doesn't.
Right.
He's the opposite. He's like Avi Loeb. He's so smart, he's stupid. That's what I see. And I see him talking to other people. He blocks people because he doesn't like the people they hang out with. James Carrion was trying to reach out to him to ask him some simple questions. And because he doesn't believe what he believes, he blocks him. Never even spoke to the guy. And then he belittles him on Twitter. Gary Nolan does. I mean, this is unbelievable what I'm seeing from a doctor who's supposed to be this smart guy in ufology going to figure out why people are getting injured. And when he said out of 100 cases, none of them were proven that they were injured by a UFO, like, well, that contradicts what you're doing, I thought. Now I'm confused again. So, yeah, great guy, but it's an illusion again. He's another Lou. This guy, I think, has a lot of issues with the public. I don't think he's a good people person, Gary Nolan. He may look like it, but I think he's harboring a lot of anger towards ufology or people in it. There's something wrong with what's going on with what I see. It's odd. Just my opinion.
What? Don't you think he's got a lot to put on the line, though?
Hell yeah, he does. But what does he care? He's not going to go to jail if he makes a mistake. He can do whatever he wants. They all do what they want. They're being told what to say, and say it like you know it. Learn it, read it, memorize it, say it.
Well, what I meant by that is he's got a lot to put on the line. The guy's still young. He's got a big career ahead of him still.
And he acts young.
But do you so you think that nothing that he said in that interview, you don't think that he's seen anything that we've not heard of or seen before?
I thought he said he didn't see anything.
No, but what about the victims? Yeah. You know, the people.
Oh, do I think he's seen things from the CIA telling him this is why? Because we got these alien ships here or something? No, I don't know. I don't know.
Or
I mean,
they could be
somebody's
testing.
going to be in the know.
Oh,
but they wouldn't. Will, real quick, I'll let you talk. I'm sorry, you haven't said much. I think they showed him like what they did to Bob Lazar. That's what I think's going on. It's kind of like they're going to show him shit that's not real. You know, somebody drew it or took a picture of dummies. I don't know, man. I don't trust them. They're not going to show a civilian alien bodies or alien ships. That's what I'm trying to say. They won't show the presidents because they're all temporary. Will, your turn.
no, I was just going to say, just thinking outside the box and with that situation, maybe they're testing their propulsion system and the effects on people because that's their technology.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, you're
so
right,
maybe it isn't about aliens, and that's what they say. It's not alien. So they're like, oh, the damage is coming from us.
Good point. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. See, this is why I need other people on my show, too. I can't think of everything. But that's a good point. It doesn't mean it's alien. It means it's new technology.
That's
We're seeing how it affects people. Got it. Could be. But then why is it being brought into our field then if it's just technology? Shouldn't it be science and just leave it in that field? But it's propulsion, so they're bringing it here. And it makes sense, I guess.
I mean, that'd be a great way of covering it up.
Right?
You put it in conspiracy land.
Hell yeah. Yeah, exactly. Good job. Yeah.
So.
But what do we know? We know as much as everybody. Nothing.
I know beavers are very vicious animals. That's what I know. And especially the dino beaver.
That dino beaver's a biatch. Very... Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
We don't
afraid
have
to talk about it. What?
We don't have beavers in the UK, and I had a little bit of childish.
You don't?
There.
You don't have beavers?
Whoa, Will! Something just flew in front of you.
A beaver?
Was it an orange?
Did you see that?
I saw something
fly.
flash
It was
by.
a fly.
Oh, okay.
Around,
Okay.
yeah.
I saw you react. I thought.
It was a drone.
It did. I
watched it. It's a fly.
Hey, man, there could be black orbs flying around you.
Yeah.
You see, here's the thing. I mean, you've got Joe Rogan that's probably over the last few years, he's dropped the word UFO pretty much in every single show at some point. I think the guy is a true believer in the subject. I do think he tends to think like you, Rich, that it's quite possibly our tech. It does sound that way. But this all had to come from somewhere. I mean, do you now think that everything that we're seeing has always been ours? It's never been them?
Is that you asking me?
Yeah, he was asking you.
Oh, I wasn't paying attention. I'm sorry. I was reading what Connor Brady was saying
I
in
will
the chat
say,
room about me.
I'll say, Ollie.
Sorry about that, Ollie.
Not all of it. I don't think all of the crafts are U.S. From the U.S. or from different countries. There is sightings, and those are like the 10% or whatever of the sift through of everything are actually off-world. Because I've seen a craft. I know I've seen something. I just don't know what it is. But I don't know if it's alien or if it's one of ours. But I don't know. I haven't seen the technology. It's new to me, right? So
when you said you saw a craft, was it up close and personal? And thank you, welcome to the show, Lee, for the unicorn 99 pence super chat. I appreciate that.
Does Lee know that there's other emojis? He doesn't have to keep using the unicorn.
He needs to use the unicorn. It's a rule. It's a rule.
Oh yeah. So no, it was low, Ollie. It was pretty low, and it was the drip shape craft. And I've talked about it before.
Yes, I remember you saying.
Right, and so I know it's something. I just don't know where it's from, and that's why I'm hoping this disclosure thing, something's going to pop up there. I'm hoping, cross my fingers, really. So just for them to say something about it, just to get my mind at ease, what I seen.
You said drip shape?
Drip shape.
Drip shape.
It's like a teardrop.
Yeah, I hear
like
you.
Flight of the Navigator.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
It is interesting, and they keep saying this movie. I haven't seen the movie yet. I haven't seen it yet.
Which one?
Flight of the Navigator. People keep mentioning that.
It's a.
Is it
that movie? But anyway,
but
a lot of that movie is based on what we're talking about today: consciousness and moving the craft with your mind.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's in the 80s, right, Ollie?
Right,
Isn't that what the kid did? He became one with the craft.
He became.
And he
one
got
with
all the
craft.
knowledge.
Right.
Yeah,
He
got abducted as a child, and I think it was something like 14 years later, he turned up, or 12 years later. I think it was 12 years later he turned up, and he hadn't aged a day. He was taken by a craft, apparently.
What movie's this you're talking about?
Flight of the Navigator.
Yeah. I didn't realize that's what happened. I haven't watched it in a long time, and then Third Phase mentioned it, or somebody did, and I was starting to watch it, and I couldn't get through it. It was so awful. For me.
It's still good. I watched it with the kids.
I hate that kid. I think that kid's an asshole.
Most kids are.
Oh, really? Especially at 2 years old, I found out.
Lisa.
No, it's true.
Yeah, I know. I've had a 2-year-old.
I'm saying they did studies. I played it today on my morning show that 2-year-olds are the most violent age for a human. They kick, they bite, they scream, they do everything out of rage and passion.
Yeah,
then, once they're 3 or 4, they grow out of it.
Oh no, 3 and 4, that's got the knobhead syndrome all over them.
Oh shit. Well, what do I know? I don't have kids.
But maybe the majority is 2. Maybe mine's a late bloomer.
That's why
Lisa,
I have terrible 2s.
You have kids, Rich.
Huh? Oh, I know. I have now 11. I killed one last night by accident.
Oh shit.
You
sit on one?
I can't talk about it. It hurts.
Oh, okay, sorry.
I threw it down on the ground thinking it would survive, and it snapped its little neck.
Oh, Rich. I feel sorry for you.
making its noise. Poor guy. Girl, I don't know. She, be, it, them, whatever. Who's this, Lisa again?
Lisa, thank you.
Wow.
Connor Bradley for getting rich. More views. I see you can't stay away. Who's Connor Bradley?
He's been trolling my show. Now he's trolling yours, saying that I just...
Oh no, I know Connor Bradley is. He's the
It's Connor Brady.
Connor Brady. He's got the fireman.
The asshole face. Yeah, that's him. Yep.
Yeah. I don't know if it's an asshole.
No, it
he's on
is.
this-
It's a butthole face. Oh, he changed it. Now he's the whole ass. Okay, I see.
Rich, what has been going on with you and the hate recently? I listened last
It's
night.
not hate. It's love.
It's love from
Yeah.
from UCR.
I think so.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Do you think it's Thomas Frazier, though? Do you think he's loving you right now? He's loving you up?
Yeah, for sure. They all are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're the hot topic, right? You're the
Yeah,
sexy
I'm
rich.
the hot asshole right now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just for saying frumpy and dumb. And I don't think I called Gary Nolan dumb. Did I say that tonight? That he was dumb?
You just did. But,
He is dumb. For a smart guy.
oh,
I can't play that on your show. You'll get a thing for it.
Probably
That was Dark Hour Paranormal calling me for some reason.
He
Oh, I
sees you.
need to get Mike on. You know what? I'm going to send him an invite. Then he can ask you the question
Yeah.
live.
He'll come
as
on
well.
and go, Rich, you got food right here. Right there.
Yeah,
that's
Rich. What?
Yeah.
What?
That's just nothing.
What
I
has?
got
what-
a meeting.
So what has gone off then? So you called Lou a name and
No. I did a review on that awful free movie about UFOs. It's called Assholes, Aliens, and Agitators. No, it's not. It's Aliens, Abductions, and UFOs, Roswell, 75 years. It's got the Total Wanda girls in there. You know, the alien butt sex show? Those girls are in there. They got all the woke people in there. Everybody's left, and everybody's like this the whole time they're talking. I swear to God. They're all leaning so far left, it's crazy. Well, anyway, I went in there and I was talking about how dumb. I didn't say it was the worst movie. I said it was the most useless movie I've ever seen in ufology. Because nobody did any research for this movie because it's about Roswell. It's about everything we already know. The Nimitz incident. It's just a history lesson. And they're acting like they're, creating documentaries again. Like they're creating something new. That's why it's free on Tubi. Nobody watch it. It's an awful...
what's it called?
It's called Asshole Face. I don't know, man. I hate it. It's Aliens, Abductions, UFOs, or Roswell 75 years. Why do we have to keep advertising it?
Is it on YouTube or is it?
It's on Tubi.
I don't know what that is.
TUBI. You just got to get the app.
Yeah, it's
Tubi.
on your Android device or Apple.
Why is it not on YouTube?
Because it's a documentary. They sold it to YouTube. Why else? Why not make a
right,
little
okay.
money?
Oh yeah.
Right? Why
Why
not make
not?
a little money?
I feel bad for John D'Souza being sucked into that.
could throw
He was
enough
the only
crap in the
credible
air.
guy on there. Huh?
Yeah. If you could throw enough crap in the air and not hit you on the way down, you got something.
Enough shit will stick.
Right?
So, correct me if I'm wrong. Is it because, like I said, I've been away with no internet for like a week and a bit. Is this UCR's documentary?
UFO Jane is in it.
Right. Okay. Who's
So
made the
I said
documentary?
something about UFO Jane,
Right.
getting Roswell wrong. I mean, I made a mistake too because I hate Roswell so much. I forgot one thing. I talk 60 hours a month. I mean, I can't have every word be perfect. But she made a little bit of an error. They all made mistakes about the Phoenix Lights and other things. And all they had to do was just read. And they didn't do it. They didn't get it right. They got 3 things wrong that should have been common knowledge to them. And that frustrated me, so I said something about it. I talked about, them just getting into the field 2 days ago, and they think they're this large. They can make a successful documentary. They're trying to get rich off of old news. Nobody did any research. It was a horribly edited movie, and that's it. It wasn't made for you or I. It was made for people who have no idea what's going on in the UFO world, period. I didn't say it's the worst. It's not. It's just useless. You can pick anything and just watch it, and you'll get more out of that, whatever you pick up on YouTube than you did that movie.
See,
I just think you need to bring new information out if you're going to make a documentary. There was no new information. If I had to pay for that, I would have felt pissed off. I would have felt like I just got ripped off. All they did was talk about everything I already know. Like James Fox has that new documentary coming out in October, I think. And that's about the Varginha UFO event in Brazil, which I'm going over tonight on my show. And
so there'll be no point in watching James Fox's documentary after that.
No, there's no reason. You want to know why? Because that story was told, I think, on Unsolved Mysteries 20 years ago, but now they're talking some 25 years later about it, and he made a documentary on it. So it's supposed to be really good, but it's, again, nothing new. But there should be some, like he did with the kids at the school, the Ariel school, 25, 30 years later, whatever it was. Yeah, so it's the same thing.
He does great work, though. I mean, he
sure does.
He really knows how to do a documentary.
Yeah.
But this is the thing, Rich, though. No matter how good you are at doing a documentary, ufology really is. It's even with mine and your show, especially my show, we talk about old stuff over and over again. We can't help ourselves because everybody else is bringing up old stuff.
Right.
They're bringing up old cases. I mean, credit where credit's due for one thing. Even though none of us were happy with the pieces of footage that Corbell put out, it was something new to talk about.
Hell yeah.
You got to give the man that. It gave us something to speak about. We don't get that often in this field. Other than rumors, stories. That's it. And thank you, the UFO man, for the $1.99 super sticker. I appreciate it, brother. It's just old stuff, Rich, that gets rehashed over and over again.
I know. And then, so I did this review on the movie, and it's funny how hypocritical they are, because when UCR did his review about Above Top Secret, all he did was rip on Third Phase of Moon, how shitty it was, nothing new. And meanwhile, there was new information. They had Greer in there and top UFO researchers or whatever. There were no top UFO researchers in their movie. There was nobody of importance, nobody I would pay to see, hear, or speak. So, they just put it out there to get their name out there. It's so obvious. They just wanted to have that under their belt, thinking it would bring subscribers. And I think they actually lost subscribers from it, to be honest. I saw their numbers go backwards, so, well, whatever. Dorothy Hawkins, in honor of memory of Mysteria Dragonheart. Misty OC Dragons. $2. Giddy up.
And Dorothy, it's good to have you back. It is. She went on a venture.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Thank you, Dorothy. I appreciate that. And rest in peace again.
Yeah.
The field sometimes seems like it's taking a turn for the better, and then we just go backwards.
No, well, are you just talking about because when I say something and point it out? I mean, there's more than what I'm doing.
No.
Things going
I'm talking about the field in general.
Oh, all right. Yeah, I agree.
But I've said this before on a show. When I first started this whole YouTube thing, it wasn't because I wanted to be a serious, even though this is still just a hobby that, it's a one show a week thing that it's my pleasure doing it. The problem that I have now is when I started this subject, I found the community a very loving community, and it seemed like everybody got on. It's been so far split now that I don't think there's any way of sticking it back together. So we're all looking, we're all looking at the same page. We're all singing the same hymn.
Well,
that seems impossible now.
It's dominated by a left way of thinking, and they're bringing their ideologies that aren't even normal to regular people. You know what I mean? It's like they're trying to make us say something UAP and change that. And, I don't like when they try changing the language, and that's what they do. But they also want us to believe in their narrative. And if we don't believe in their narrative, they want to cancel us. If they could kill us, they would. And I mean that. If they could get rid of me, they would murder me.
Yeah.
That's scary.
That is scary.
Just because I have a different opinion. But maybe I say it with a little bit of extra passion or whatever. But I have to say it again. And I know you may be tired of hearing it, but I've been here for 18 years. I'm tired of the liars, and I don't like what I see. And just because I don't like them and what they do doesn't mean I'm attacking them. I don't go out and make special videos or go on Twitter and say, oh, I'm attacking so-and-so today because I didn't believe what they said. They make movies about me. It's crazy. And I don't understand how you could be that angry over something I said about somebody else. When the person who hears it and it's about, they're like, I don't give a shit. But everybody else cares. It's so bizarre. I don't see anybody doing that for me. Nobody's going out there and attacking everybody else for me. Nobody does that because everybody's scared to. They're going to be, oh, you're siding with GUFON? That guy's an idiot. Yeah, well, if I had that kind of backing, which I do, I've got a strong following. I'm not going to deny that. But I'm going to say something that is true. I don't want them to do it. I don't. And I'm glad you're not. That just shows the maturity of people on this side of the field. Maybe I can be the immature voice and speak for everybody. Let them sit by and just enjoy what's happening and watch me get crucified for them. I feel like Jesus Christ. Oh my God. I'm Jesus Christ of ufology.
You're the father of UFO Jesus.
I have to get home real quick and talk to him.
He needs a good talking to, Rich? He
needs a good talking to. We got to get him a microphone without cockroaches walking on it.
Oh, that's not good.
Remember that?
No.
I couldn't believe it. You never saw the cockroach walking around on his microphone? You didn't even know it.
I still have the cockroach.
Because if that's the case, I will pull that up in my video.
Oh, I'll get it for you. I have it.
While he's talking, and I'll just show a cockroach walking by.
No, you don't have to. It's a real cockroach.
Well, I'm just saying my video.
Oh, well, yeah.
Says the man with a fly on his mic.
Yeah.
You see him?
You could have them pop out of his mouth, like in Halloween 3. Yeah, it's just very strange that people get so mad about something I said. I'm like, wow, I can't believe you're wasting time on me. It makes no sense. And I'm glad my people don't go out there and do the dirty shit that everybody else is doing. I never condoned it, never told them to. And that's one thing that, I could say proudly. We don't play dirty. I say everything on the show. I don't do anything behind the scenes because I don't have to. I do it here. I'm not afraid to. Right. And everybody else seems to be.
Yeah, and that's the spirit, Angel Wings. Hey, everybody, you don't have to be professional UFO person just to get UFO pics. I got pics I thought was UFO. We got an actual is that entity in the open. I'm looking into it further. Make sure it's legit. Good for you, lass. Good for you.
No, you don't have to be a professional UFO person. Obviously, you don't. You just
have a little bit of common sense.
Yeah, but to look into it further to make sure it's legit, I appreciate that. and I appreciate
No.
the $10.
But what I don't appreciate is when they come over and say, Rich, I trust your judgment. Tell me what this is. And I said, yeah, it's just a smudge or it's fake or whatever. Well, I don't think it is. I think you're wrong. I know what I saw. Da 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 da. You asshole. Unsub. That's how it goes. 9 times out of 10.
Wow.
Well, I've had that before as well, Rich.
I know,
I
I
told
get it
you,
all
I told you about that. Yeah.
Yeah. People don't like to be told the truth because they want to believe I caught something.
Right.
Imagine recording 1,100 iridium flare satellites over 11 months, thinking you're seeing UFOs like they do at James Gilliland ESETI Ranch. Come to find out they're iridium flare satellites. Did I cry? For a minute. And then I rebounded and said, well, now I don't have to waste time every day. So I can do something else. But I found out. I didn't cry. I didn't get mad at the guy who proved me I was wrong. You're not seeing UFOs and I can prove it. I'm like, oh, how exciting. It was at 5 a.m. and I'm like, wow, I can't believe I knew it was too good to be true, I said.
Right?
So now I wound up getting 5 hours of my life back because I was going out 2.5 hours before sunrise and after sunset looking for these things that magically appeared around that time.
Right.
Anyway, back then they didn't have apps, you could go to and look for your iridium flare satellites.
But I feel the same way about Minecraft. Sorry, Ollie.
No, sorry, Will, go on.
Yeah, I feel the exact same way, Rich, with Minecraft. I just want it over and done with. I just want somebody to say something about it. To go, oh, okay, I'll get on with my life. I'll stop trying to research about it and try to pick information and,
There's nothing wrong with finding out you were wrong. That's part
right.
of the learning.
That's right.
But how you act after that surprises me. That people would actually get mad and say, "I'm unsubbing you. I thought you were a friend." I'm like, "So you want me to lie to you and tell you captured a dot? That you want me to tell you that's a UFO?" Unbelievable. Are the other people showing up here, Ollie?
This what, sorry?
Josh and Artemis.
Yeah.
They've got an invite.
I thought they were coming here a little late.
No, I think Alien Girl was going to come on a little late. But Josh and Artemis, maybe they were going to be late. I don't know.
The link's in your description.
I think
Alien Girl message says, "I'm going to see you in about an hour," and
there you go. No. Actually, I've just read the message on Twitter late.
Yeah, she should be here anytime, Alien Girl.
Yeah, they're not very migraine. One of the guys has got a migraine over at the Josh and Artemis show, so they're not going to make it. But that's fine. So take a paracetamol. Now, actually, no, lots of water. My wife gets migraines. I just feed her loads of water. It doesn't work. That's the problem with the field, though. Is people now are constantly taking pictures of anything.
Yep.
Which I would say is a good thing that we take. If you see something in the sky, get it filmed. Don't just take a picture, though. Try and get a video. If there's somebody else there with you, get them to film it as well.
Yeah.
And don't stop filming it till it's gone.
Right. I want to see how it got there, how it left.
But you're probably not going to know how it got there.
Well, I want to know.
I mean, those ones
I
definitely question those ones where it just shows the UFO coming into sight and then.
Did you see the one that Third Phase had that's actually gotten a lot of hits where this lady's filming this object going into the water, coming out of the water?
Yes, I did.
A couple of minutes long.
Whereabouts was that? Where was that filmed? That's been out for a while though, hasn't it? Is the one that I'm thinking of? No?
Where she's looking over the coast, basically, like...
It's not the one I'm thinking of then, because I have seen one where a little ball thing goes in the water and then it comes out. Not Corbell's ball.
You're not talking about... no, it's not FLIR video.
No, it's a gold ball. It's a gold ball I've seen.
No, this is white. and she sees it, and then all of a sudden it starts moving, or not erratically, but different directions. Then it dips into the water, disappears, and then comes out, and then goes up, and then a couple other objects just appear from under a building. It's bizarre. It's not birds, but it's really bizarre. And
can you bring it to the table, Rich? Can you bring it to? I've not seen this one.
Yeah, it'll take me a second. I got to just pull it up in the history. So yeah, I'll pull it up.
Yeah, I don't remember seeing that.
Oh wow! Well, you were in the chat when I showed it.
He was probably cooking. Sometimes I do that, If the show's running in the background.
Well, not cooking. I was probably doing something. Pooping.
Yeah,
or
I could be
peeing
I could be wiping one of my kids' ass or whatever, and the show is running in the background. Yeah, I mean that's one thing Gary Nolan said was about these things moving 12 times the speed of any sub underwater.
Mm-hmm. They're focusing on the water more than ever.
Yes.
Now they're really making it known that they're looking in the water for this stuff.
It has to be. In that drip I seen makes so much sense to me. It's like, what shape would you use to travel through the water? That's a perfect natural shape, and it would, you know what I mean? Like a drip, a teardrop, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was looking all over the Google map. I was looking for something. I couldn't find nothing.
Ollie, did you see the multiple ships crossing, power-upping at the ECETI the last week? This video with about 30 or 40 orbs. Not like anything I've ever seen. Have you seen that one?
Bring it up, because like I say, I have been on holiday in a caravan that I had barely had 3G. I had one bar of 3G.
Wow.
So I've not been watching much.
Really
is that the one that China said something about drones or something? Or something about the drones or something? Somebody was saying something about that.
Well, they were the drone swarms that Jeremy Corbell was talking about. Well, he was, the one with the Russell where they said they were swarmed by UFOs. Well, China is saying it was them. It was drones, not UFOs, but we don't know why. Why would China say that? It's so weird.
Oh, that's great.
They just want us to think it's them. And the reason we don't show them and they can't show us what this object is, because they don't want to tell China that we know this is the Tic Tac that you created and that we can't defend ourselves on. So we're not going to admit to China that they have this technology that's doing circles around us. But China should know that already if they're already doing it. So why the big secrecy? Just show us what these UFO Tic Tacs look like. Here we go. This is from the ECETI Ranch. I think this is balloons. I want to do a test, but here it is. I know, how could it be balloons? But they all come from the right. Every now and then one will come from top or bottom, but nothing ever goes the reverse. And to me, that tells me it's wind propelled or it's in orbit, and these are secret space program craft. And turn it up.
Is there?
Whose channel is this on?
Jeez. No, there's 4 in front. I got the 2 in front.
ECETI's official Stargate channel.
Third one. Hold on, is that? Oh my lord!
I'll put the link in the description.
Does it?
Watch this.
Coming right now.
It's really good.
Oh god,
actually.
That might be. No.
that's Starlink.
No.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, power up. Dude,
Oh,
it's on the
what?
line, they're
Watch.
powering up.
That's not Starlink.
That's definitely
Nah.
not Starlink.
That thing powered up.
Yeah.
Hate when
they
people
were all
say that.
phasing
Power
this way.
up.
Ooh, it's powering
It's
up
already
again.
powered.
Yeah. Awesome.
Which one?
This
Oh,
one right here.
yeah.
Wow.
How many are there?
There's a line of them. They're all powering up. They're all powering up.
Shoot.
They're taking turns, but each one are. Whoa. Yeah.
I don't know which one to film.
There's a whole. My lord.
There's a whole fleet of
I
them.
got the majority of them.
Are they
Yeah,
spinning?
there really is.
Right here.
Look at that big
Powering up
one.
Right here.
Okay, I got this one.
Oh. Oh, dude.
Can you pick up a shadow off one of those stars that it passes by?
It's a
My
whole-
god, they're all...
Oh,
You
Can
know
you
what?
pick up a shadow?
Yeah, like when it's like a transitioning between a bright source. So, like, even though that's a light source, it passes by those stars in the back, and some of those stars are pretty bright. And I believe, I don't know if it's just from the camera, but I seen like an outline in one of the shots as it was passing by.
It could be the pixels of the camera. Yeah. It's at night. It's night vision. But well, let's take a look and see if we're being
not
duped.
Starlink. Look, they're all powering. Another one's coming down.
Yeah, see that one flickered a little bit.
Fleet.
Holy cow!
What? Look at all of them.
The
That's
stars
not
in the
Starlink.
background.
Look, another one coming down.
Not
from
the
the
object
That flickering
themselves.
is just that flickering that you see is just snow from the camera.
Oh.
Oh my god!
All that
dude,
flickering going on, yeah.
Dude, this is a fleet.
What?
Look at all those.
Holy cow!
Like that
they're
one
all-
that's
they're
passing
all-
by, like by that
They're
bright
not.
star.
They're not in a straight
Yeah,
row.
that bright object.
Yeah, they're like
Watch this
side
one.
by
It's coming.
side,
Oh
they're
no,
off.
it's off
They're
camera.
not in straight line at all.
No.
They're
Look at that.
powering up.
Oh, look at
Oh,
that.
that's
That
cool.
one powered
See,
up.
that is to me an iridium flare satellite.
Oh, I'm getting
But there's
pulsed. My
only
whole left side's
79 of
pulsing.
them total.
And
I
they're
think I've
going,
seen
look,
one.
They're going down. They're going up.
Oh my god!
Look
Look,
at
This one's
those.
going
side
up.
by side.
There's
side by
two side by side.
See how they're going different speeds too?
Oh my
That's
god.
Yeah.
This is
also
like,
weird.
Whoa.
They should all, if they're in space, they should all be doing 17,500
There's
miles
two.
an hour.
Yeah.
So
Two
I
there.
think these are
Oh
balloons.
my lord!
I think that
My
they're
God,
very
they're-
high. I think they're
Two.
reflecting, or the reason
What
they're
the
shining
heck?
like that
There are
is
so
because
many.
of the
I don't
camera
know which one
or
to
the
film.
scope that they're using.
If
And I
there
wish
was-
I knew what
I'm
scope it
watching
was,
every
what
single
time
one
this
of them, every
was.
single one of them.
Maybe they
That
tell us. I'll
one,
take a look.
yeah, that one just
Every
powered up.
single
There's
one.
two. Look at that.
But you
3,
see
4,
that how
5,
that it
6,
gets
7,
bright?
8, 9,
That's
10.
I've seen that.
And they're all
8,
getting
11,
bright around the
12.
same area.
Okay.
Wow. They're
Look at
just.
this one right there.
cow.
Stay there.
They're
Ah.
still coming,
Holy cow!
and they're going every
Rich, pause
direction.
me a
They're
second.
not.
If the balloons, how do you explain them passing each other?
Well, the wind. They're at different
No,
altitudes.
I mean the ones that are going across.
Yeah.
Different
well,
altitudes.
Moving
that's
that way. Yeah, but
Yeah,
one's moving that way, and one goes that way.
right. But did you ever notice none of them are coming from the left going right? None of them reverse course. They're all going in a straight line. Whether it came from the bottom or the top, that to me tells me that either they're running and releasing these balloons, just catching a different drift. They could have released these things 2 miles away to get high enough, maybe 3 miles away. And maybe they figured out how to get objects to fly over the ranch in numbers like this. I don't know, but when it's too good to be true, it is. And I don't think these are UFOs at all.
But I've seen that. The flares you were saying that does it, the
Yeah.
brightness, and then it goes away. I've seen one in my skies,
Yeah.
western skies,
Yeah.
like probably like 3 weeks ago.
To anywhere from 2.5 hours before sunrise, 2.5 to 3 hours after sunset. It's the curvature of the earth. So the sun sets, and then for the next 2.5 hours or so, way up in space, the sun is still hitting the higher altitudes, and these things have big reflective solar panels on them, and it reflects the sun's rays back down to earth. But not 30 or 40 objects at one time. They would all have different reflectors on them, which is why they would all have different angles, so they all can't be lit up the same way. That's why you don't see all 79 iridium flare satellites at the same time. They're at different parts of the world. This is got to be something very man-made, and I think I'm right. Maybe I'm not. I hope I'm not. Maybe they are real UFOs, but until we capture one, I don't trust East Eddy Ranch.
Don't trust dots.
That's 100% true, unless that dot has special maneuver abilities, disappears during the daytime so I can see it. That's a good UFO video right there, with the possible logical explanation hiding and waiting and
But it's still cool
waiting
though,
for
to
Mick
see.
West. Huh?
Still cool to see. Like
Very
just to see
cool.
that. Yeah, right? Doesn't have to
Freaking
be
A, yeah.
alien, but still.
Still cool as hell, man, because I could be 100% wrong.
Right?
I could be. But you have to go with the most logical answer in this situation, because we have no proof.
I definitely don't think it's satellites.
No, I don't either. But they did reflect.
They're-
They did
yeah,
they did power
they're
up.
not. Yeah, it's weird. Power up.
Well, what's the problem with the video? We don't have any timestamp, of course. We don't know where they're looking in the sky, north, south, east, or west. How many witnesses? Just the two there, or were there 20 people? Was there another video to corroborate it? No. That's sketchy. There should be the other guy there with his cell phone, maybe recording them without the night vision on. Why didn't I see that?
Because it was probably crap.
Still, he can get at least one of those to look bright on his phone.
Yeah.
But I don't, they should have done that. Man, get your phone out, record this. All right, good idea.
Do the voice, Rich. Do the
I like how long they were doing it
Which
for.
one? This one?
Travis Taylor's voice.
Who?
Travis Taylor. Travis, whatever. Yeah.
Well, hell yeah, that's ECETI Ranch. Goddamn, that's no good, though. It ain't like Skinwalker. I love me Skinwalker Ranch. I'm Travis Taylor.
Travis.
Don't you feel like every show it's like, I'm Travis Taylor. Tonight, we are going to go into Skinwalker Ranch, into the mountain. I'm telling you, we're going to dig for gold. We're going to find that UFO, and we are going to prove there is a portal in the mountain. Goddamn, I love me Skinwalker Ranch.
I love that.
Sorry, it's not that good, but...
Yeah, it is good. It's video good, trust me.
I bet he can make a great barbecue.
Right?
Who? Oh, Travis?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he's got that. He's probably got a digital layout of everything.
Speaking of barbecues, I was speaking to Will before the show. He's never eaten lamb.
Oh, wow. You know what lamb is?
It's a sheep.
Yes. I know what it is.
All right. It's very delicious.
It's so I could buy it. I just never had it. Like, I don't know.
But
You
here's
ever
a
have
quick...
deer?
Hmm?
Deer's it's delicious.
Delicious.
You know what's really good? Shark.
Oh yeah, I've had shark.
Not that.
Shark is good.
It's not
Yeah?
a cooking. It's not a cooking program, boys. I brought it up. I brought it.
Dude, 30 seconds we could talk about something else over 2 hours.
I was going to say, Rich, though, because I asked Will this. Have you ever put mint on your lamb sauce? On your lamb sauce? Have you ever put mint sauce on your lamb?
I want to make a funny joke, but I'm afraid I'll get brutalized on Twitter for it. So I won't.
No, yeah, they need to now.
I haven't, no.
No, oh my God.
I wouldn't
Mint.
do that.
Americans, Canadians, get some mint sauce on your lamb. But yeah,
Mint?
I mint sauce, yeah. I did a video years ago, and it's from an astronomer guy that is a friend of mine. I can't say that word. I know, Rich.
Avi Loeb?
No, he's not Avi. He's not Avi. No, he's from my neck of the woods.
Oh, okay.
But no, he actually is a friend of mine. He's got a small YouTube. Well, it's probably a big YouTube channel now. I don't know. I have not checked him out for a while. But he does some fantastic stuff where he looks up at the stars and films stuff. But there was one time when he was filming and he caught what he actually stated in his title, "Could these be balloons?" And I was looking at it, but I want you to look at this, Rich, because there's something I find weird about these motherfuckers. If I can remember how to share screen, there you go.
It's a balloon. It's a bird.
This is a very young me in the channel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I don't know if you've ever seen this one. I think I was still Alien Addict. Is it
The
sharing?
old logo.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's sharing.
I could see it, yeah.
There you go.
What show is this?
Alien
Addict.
Addict.
Oh, okay.
The old logo. Look
Oh,
at
look
Ollie.
at the
He is
bear.
young there.
Easy.
Look at you. You're a cub.
What the-
Oh, there he is.
Told you.
Is this how you entered your shows back then?
No.
That's not a bad idea.
Deja
I like
vu.
that.
Be described in my eye.
I could do that on my show. Just walk through the door, said hello. You know, I like that idea.
Like Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood.
Yes. Oh,
This is the guy's channel.
Take your shoes off, right?
Yeah.
Won't you be my YouTuber?
I love that. Uncle
Here we go.
Richie's. Uncle Richie's GUFON. All right, here we go. Shh. Down in front.
Oh, sorry.
God, are they going to talk the whole movie?
Now, straight away, I picked up on this and said, these are moving too fast for them to be balloons. I've never, ever looked up, and I've seen many balloons in the sky on many, many different UFO videos where people are claiming that these things are alien spaceships. Now, he doesn't claim that these are alien spaceships, but he's been in touch with me of recent days about this and said, should he send it to MUFON? So what I'd like you to do is head over to his channel, subscribe, because he puts some great stuff out there, and I think one day he's going to have something absolutely fantastic for us. There's little gems like this on his channel constantly. Sometimes, I mean, I spotted 3 UFOs the other day that he hadn't spotted in one of his videos, and asked him what they were, and he hadn't noticed them in the actual video. I'll play them at the end of this in slow motion for you.
I need to get that teddy back.
This one is what sticks out to him. He wants to put
Pardon?
I need to get the teddy bear back.
So what I'd like you guys to do,
Nah, I don't
across
think
to his
so.
channel,
Unless
give
you
him
put
some
an
love,
alien mask on him.
just tell him what you think it is.
Paint
whether you
his
think
eyes
it-
black
if
around,
can
you know, make him bigger.
Give him an explanation of what.
Make
it
him an
is.
alien bear.
He's not out to fool anybody. All he wants to know is what these things are.
Yeah, it's balloons. So, not balloons?
As do I, because I have no idea.
Well,
They don't look like balloons
I put a mile at.
at all. I've seen many balloons in the sky.
They don't move, Rich. They stay in the.
They're moving too fast.
They're all the same
As he
shape.
No,
explains,
I know,
the winds.
but they did move.
No,
They did.
Yeah, there you go.
I don't think they did.
No, they did. And you want to know how you could figure it out right now? Go back,
It's not zoomed
rewind it, and play it twice the speed, and you'll see they change position.
So this is what balloon I fight. I think I bring up a balloon here. What I
When
think
I
this
first
is.
saw it zoomed in, I was thinking, like one of those, like a letter Y.
If
You know,
what I've
from
learned
the
in my
Mylar
balloon
balloons,
tests,
but they're
if
all
you have 2
shapes.
balloons that are tied
They're
together,
all
there'll be a
exactly the
ton of
same
movement.
shape.
Even if there's no wind. There's no movement with these.
And they never
Is
move.
that what you mean? Like they're not even moving?
Yeah, they
tumbling?
look like. They do look like the letter Y,
So,
like 3 letter
Yeah.
Ys.
Yeah,
All,
yeah.
all, but why would there be 3 letter Ys all together? All the same shape mylar balloon.
Yeah, that's a good sighting, man. I don't know. Even if it was the letter Y, that Y would be, twisting and tumbling a little
That's
bit.
what I was asking. Yeah.
And I can tell these clouds. It's a windy day up there. You can tell with those clouds. That's like after the storm or in a breakup of a storm, it looks like. And they are like they're pointing a certain way, but they're not going in the direction they're pointed, which is also interesting. So if they're sideways like this, they're not going upward, they're going like this. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I thought that. I think that's it. Yeah.
But
I was convinced it was balloons to start off with until I'm looking at the movement and they don't budge at all.
well, they did there. Right. Their orientation did move right here. See, this one on the bottom was all the way to the left just 30 seconds ago.
I just
That's
want to show you
interesting.
guys, this is Deja
It was
Vu.
only that
Go
one
to
that
his
moved.
channel.
The other
He
2
doesn't
stayed the
talk
same.
or anything on
So
his
it
channel.
looked.
He makes his own music. He puts
Let me
some
turn it
great
off.
Good sighting.
over his videos, which I'm not going to play.
Balloons would be
It's his stuff, but
tumbling.
give him
That
permission to
was
use his-
static. They
Oh.
were stuck in their positions.
Yeah, it almost looks like the background was moving,
no,
but they were
slow
just
down.
staying there.
Anyway, good night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this right
That
at
was
the end
good.
here is what I noticed and spotted in his video that he didn't notice himself, and this is on one of his other ones.
Oh,
and
wow. This is great. Oh, I remember this one. Whoa, what was that? Wow. I can't believe that. You know what that looks like? A reflection, though.
Yeah, come to think of it, it probably does. But that's because now I'm very skeptical because of you, Rich. Thank you.
Good job, Rich. That's
Hey,
awesome.
man. That's what I'm here for.
You right? Goof on you. That's
I
what
will
Goof on you's for.
Do you know
It
what,
is.
Rich? I'll send you the originals of those so you can give them a good eye, because those I know what you mean. The balloon, if it's whatever it is, it moves towards one of them does move towards, but they don't.
No.
Look, there's wind and there's no rotation of them. If
Right.
there's none of that.
But-
They're all moving in unison.
Right. And also, like, you would think if it was pointed like this, it would go like this. But these objects were, going like off where they were orientation. Like if that was the front of the plane, it wasn't going where the front of that object or plane was going or pointing, which is interesting. Yeah, I will definitely take another look at that. I didn't do an extensive look on it the last time because I just pinned it off as balloons.
Right.
I don't think I looked at it for a second, but
Is it raining?
No, that's my wife cooking.
Oh, is it baking?
I didn't think you could hear that. Yeah.
I don't hear anything like that. That's amazing.
Wow.
Maybe it's my ears.
Yeah.
What was the
Let's not go with age with Rich, eh?
What was the other sighting that you were talking about from third phase?
I got to pull it up. Yeah.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah. I was, just give me a momento, will ya? Stop pushing me.
I know, eh? So pitchy, eh?
Yeah.
It's okay.
My wife's just walked in the living room.
Uh-oh.
Been
Who does she
wrapping
think she is?
She's been
Right.
wrapping presents all night.
Presents. Christmas is coming around the corner? What?
It's our little boy's 4th birthday tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. You gonna get him the Transformers Optimus Prime? You know, the old truck?
Oh no, he can have his brother's one of that. We've already bought.
Oh, there you go, eh? Well, you gotta wrap it so you can open it.
Oh, I think I got it. It's the...
Did you see? She just chucked a balloon.
Yeah,
an
here it is.
orb.
I found it.
It's quite
It's
fitting
over
actually
the-
with tonight's show.
It's an orb.
Sorry, Rich.
It's
Go
the
on.
It's the port of Tacoma, Washington. So I got it right here. All you got to do is just press play. You'll hear Blake talking, and then it'll go into the sighting. It's really amazing. Don't know what it is. Could it be a bird? Could it be a piece of paper? Could it be an EBE, as Linda Moulton Howdy Doody Fresh and Fruity Rudy Tooty says? That's Linda Moulton Howdy, those paying attention.
Will, you advertising McDonald's here? Because you keeps going like this. Keeps going.
And also Mr. Clean.
It's a big cup. That's Orioli. It's a huge cup. Like, it's bigger
That's
than
a
my
good one.
head. Look at the size of that
64
cup. It's like
Holy
bigger than my
crap.
head. Look at that.
Jesus. You're drinking your head. All right, you ready?
Ready?
Giddy up.
Guys think? Alexander, appreciate you sharing this video with us. We're gonna watch it with
Did you see it? Let me
No.
rewind it. That was it. No, I'm kidding. Here we go.
everybody right now as we continue to roll
I'm
the
an ace.
video.
Oh yeah.
Somebody come here now.
Get your ass over here.
Dude,
I'll translate. Bro,
shit, no, it's flying through the water.
poop. Now it's swimming through the water. I can't do that. I'll be quiet.
That is not a balloon, man. Somebody come here. You won't believe it. Come
I
here.
love that she said that. Somebody come here. Anybody. That's how important this looks. It's truly amazing. Sighting of the year.
Where'd he go?
If
Right
not,
there.
since that one that flew into the water over the Peru one. This is amazing. It's up in the air again. What?
This is the craziest thing I've ever seen.
Listen to her. She says it's crazy. She sees it. And it seems to be in and out of the water, ducking in and out. Is this a transmedium craft, as they call it?
Somebody's got to come here and see this, please.
I like the way she raises her voice, trying to get other
I'm
people to
thinking.
witness what she's looking at.
Not only that,
I think it's
Jerry
reflecting.
or Jack or somebody.
It's not disappearing.
No.
It's just because it's what it's made out of, and it's
Sherry,
made it look
Jack,
like it's
where
just-
are you?
you're
It's the light.
100% right.
There.
Yeah.
And it's the
Right there.
pixelating, too, of the camera.
Right.
You're right.
And it does
It's
seem to
reflective.
dip in and out of the surface of the water there ever so slightly.
But there was just a shadow, I think, that appeared from it, too.
Okay.
Right over here. See that dot? That black dot at the bottom keeps showing up. I think that's an anomaly.
We have to
within
rule
the
out a bird or
digital camera.
any kind of balloon. This is something that seems to be having some kind of intelligence behind it.
I don't know. It's just meandering, Blake. I don't know if it's that smart yet.
It's a meander.
I can't believe no one came to see this.
Anyone.
Good thing I have it recorded. Where'd he go?
You're recording it. You're doing a great
You're doing
job.
a great job.
Where'd you go,
Good,
buddy?
thank you.
There. Right there.
And then you'll see, Ollie, I'll have to do a little pausing and rewinding
Oh,
after this. Show you
That's not
something
a
that's really
balloon.
weird.
There's no way.
Look at that thing now. It's above the water. I don't think it's near the water there.
Did it just go under the water again?
No.
Oh, wow.
I think it's above the water. It's just reflecting.
flying
Don't you
again.
think so,
Right?
Ollie?
Again,
Yeah, that's exactly
Wow.
what it's doing now.
Wow,
Now it's
that's
just going
pretty
across.
interesting. It just dived deep underneath the surface of the water, and then immediately after that went up horizontally into the sky. I'm having a hard time seeing it at the
There it
moment.
is. It should be right here. Pretty weird, right?
That is one interesting motherfucker.
So I'm gonna go back and
Rich, I spotted something.
yeah,
I think I spotted another one.
yeah, you did. That's what I'm gonna show everybody.
Oh,
So
okay.
what you're gonna see is right here something
yes,
just
I
appears
spotted that. I spotted it. Yes, well done.
out of nowhere, but also it also appears out of nowhere on this side too. You'll now watch this one, and then I'll rewind so you can watch the one over here. Watch this, right here. I slowed it down so you can see it.
Horizontally
Turn
into
Blake off
the
there.
Yeah.
Sorry, buddy. Did I miss
It
it?
sounds kind of sexy in slow motion. But...
Yeah, I know, but it sounds like, slurring his words and stuff. People always take that and make fun of us. Did I miss it already?
Yeah,
I turned my
you've
head.
gone past it.
No,
It
wait.
kind of
Here it comes. Here it comes. Right there. There's something. Right there. Yeah, I think I may have. Let me. Damn it.
I saw exactly the same
Oh,
one that you
okay.
saw, Rich, and I
Look.
think it's as it goes up, and then it starts to get. There's something else that goes there. I don't know
Yes.
if that could have been a bird because
No.
Oh, there it is. There it is. There it is. It's a
It
cat.
and then some other ones come out on the left side, just in midair. I know. I was thinking, here, there. Look at the
There's
left.
another one. Yeah.
And it looks like it's a bird to me a little bit, but it just disappears. Gone. Then there was another one that appeared. Could it be something of? There was something there. It's like it's cloaking. I hate saying that word, but they're almost cloaking right in front of us. So here's the main one. Watch to the right. Here it comes. It came from underneath. Did you just see that?
Like a balloon?
No. Watch to the left.
Yeah.
I think I missed it. No, it's gonna now watch. It looks like something comes from underneath this walkway. There.
It does.
And it looks like a creature. Like the white thing is something on, like it's a backpack it's wearing.
Could be a person.
I
They
think it
just
might be a
disappear.
balloon.
And then what's this to the left? Just coming in. It's the same shape as the thing that's floating around.
And it
Ollie, what do
appears
you
there
think's
above the
going on?
house.
I mean, I'll be honest with you, Rich. With those two, they're only intriguing because of the thing that's going in and out of the water. That's
Yeah.
why they're intriguing.
Sure.
When I first watched this, I thought this was shit. It's the first time I've seen it, and when I first started watching it, I thought this is just shit.
Sure.
I'll be honest with you. Until I started to see it do that, and then when it went up, I'm like, okay, you've got me.
I kind of fell in line exactly what you said just now.
What is that above that though, Rich? Just
This
go
here?
back. Go back. Yeah. But is that just reflection?
Where?
Go a bit more further back.
It'll just be like when you have that image going across the water, whatever. It's right above. It'll
Yeah.
show
What
right
is
above
what
it.
is that? Why am I pointing like you can see my finger?
What, this?
Yeah. What is that?
Yeah.
That's the object.
No, because it comes
No.
down
No.
from the
No.
right.
No.
Watch.
Right there.
That's still there.
That
No,
one.
no, there.
Oh,
Yeah. What is that?
Wow. I didn't notice that.
And it comes
And it
back.
shows up. Shows
No, it's
there.
there.
It is.
I
Yeah.
think that's is it reflection? Is that I think that's a reflection of something on the water.
It would have to be, I think. Well, let's see what it could be reflecting, because this isn't slow motion. This is normal speed here. I got everything back to normal.
Yeah, that spot. Oh, it might be. I think Ollie's onto something. If you go back like a couple seconds, like 3 seconds, and where it shows the structure right there, there's a white
This
spot
here?
on the structure.
Right here.
Yeah.
Oh yes, well done, Will.
Right.
well,
and then
well,
how it's
Well.
No.
no.
And where's the
No?
rest of the structures? Why wouldn't they
Well,
be
because it's
seen?
on. It's because it's the water. It stretches the image out, right? No, I don't know. The way the
I
sun's
don't
hitting the
know.
sign.
I'll tell you why I don't know. Do you see? It looks like It looks like there's a shadow of white coming off of it too, like there's something there. Like that's a structure, and then here's a shadow behind it.
Well, let's
You're
keep
not-
an eye on it.
You see that?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. If that's
Wait,
in the
Rich, see if
water,
it moves.
Yeah.
it looks
I don't
like
think
it's
it does
something
move.
in the water, and the water's moving, creating the disturbance behind it. I think. Well,
Okay.
this is also a good match up top.
Yeah, I think
So
Will could.
we'll have to go with the most obvious for now. Let's see. I think you might be right, but we'll see if it disappears or something, if it takes off.
Yeah. See, it's stationary where the object on the left keeps going left, but the one
Yeah.
on top is always there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can see it again, a minute later. It should still be there somewhat. Right? It's gone.
It's gone. Yeah.
I think that's weird.
And by the boat there,
Yeah,
same idea. There's a white spot, but it's not moving. See it?
I do.
And it's not moving.
Yeah.
So where's that coming from?
Oh, I'm going to keep an eye on it. I think this may be an incursion. They're doing some drills out there. Maybe.
With
Who
drones or
knows?
something?
Pardon?
With drones?
Maybe. Those don't
Right.
look like drones, though.
Because when there was an incident in my town, they had to use drones to search the area.
But I know what drones look like.
But
This doesn't
from that
look
far
like-
away, though? Yeah?
Oh, wait a minute. This could be a drone, and it could be the Phantom. Hey, Ollie, so you can post it. While this is playing, why don't you pull up DJI Phantom drone, and let's see a picture of it.
'Cause it looks
Whenever
like
you're
he's
ready,
on a
let me know,
hill.
and I'll stop sharing. So now that we've seen this thing, just wait for Ollie to get his picture of the Phantom. Phantom is Phantom, just in case.
So which model?
It should be all white, right?
Well, there's a few of them. There's the Phantom one. I think there's the 4. There's Phantom 4
Yeah,
Pro.
it doesn't matter. They all the same, right? They all look the same.
Yeah, but did
right?
they go in? Did they go in water?
Well, we don't know
I don't
if
think
this
it is in
going
water. We think it's above water.
Yeah. I think it's just the pixelation and the reflectiveness and the camera
Right.
playing a part in it disappearing. Because right here it looks like it's above the water. It doesn't look like it's in the water.
Yeah, like I'm saying, it's still there. It's just a reflection, so you could tell.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I think you're right. There it is. Look at that on the right.
yeah.
Whoa, that's so bizarre in faster motion. Watch to the left, though. Watch how weird
I know that's
that
weird.
looks.
Yeah.
Watch to the left. Just focus left. Here they come. Boom, flash, boom. That's so cool. I like the thing on the right.
Do you know what though?
Oh, look. Something just appeared in the tree right here. A little white dot.
Isn't it weird as that
Didn't-
goes up, those things happen to just both of those come into play?
Maybe it's there. Maybe the sun is reflecting off the object and making that pixelate that way.
Right.
Maybe it's just hitting the camera. You just can't tell. Nah, no way. No freaking way. Those are objects, dude. Whether they're birds, balloons, or drones, they're
Wait a
in the
minute.
picture.
What if this thing
Yeah.
is very metallic, and as that's hitting something like railings, the reflection of whatever this object is.
Well,
As
I
that,
don't think
'cause,
so because it went into
Yeah, but
the tree.
as that goes up, that's
Just
when
as
you
before
see
it
you
hits the
see
shoreline, it like changes
Watch.
color a little bit.
exactly as it goes up, like it's
Yeah. See, oh, you could barely
that
see
thing.
it.
Maybe
Yeah.
that thing is that bright that it is shining on the railings of that
Nah.
walkway or whatever.
I don't think so. I
Just-
see what you're saying.
I'm just going.
100%.
I'm just giving it a little bit of an excitement there.
Yeah, I
Right.
see what you're saying.
There.
That's-
Oh. Like it's still there. Yeah, it could be like a metallic.
Yeah, I don't think so. But I see what you're saying. That's an interesting way to look at that. Good
And it
job
just keeps
on
going up and keeps going
Yeah.
up and up
And-
and up. Or
that.
across.
It keeps going up, and there were still white dots on the bottom. Did you see that one that just went by? Watch this. Watch this. Watch over here where right down here when it gets a little higher. Well, here it is. Watch. There it goes. And another one will come through. They're like cloaked, or they're just not focused. Watch. Watch right over here. You'll see an invisibility thing like the Predator. Here it is. There.
Oh, okay. It's
I'll
almost
play it
like a
one more
reflection from behind them or something.
Maybe. Here it comes. Watch.
Like a car
again.
driving by.
Maybe. Haha, car? Yeah, I don't know, man. I seen it appear right here. I don't see any traffic though.
No, from behind them.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I don't know.
If they're like in through a window or they're
Interesting. Yeah. I think
Right?
she's outside though.
Let's hope so.
Well, it sounded like it. She was calling for people. It sounded like it.
Yeah, that's true too.
It didn't sound like she was
Wow.
indoors. I was reflecting.
So when people
Her
submit
voice
videos
wasn't
and they're
reverberating.
Y'all.
Sherry, Jack, where are you?
They're right there.
There. Right there.
Again, it does seem to dip in and out of the surface of the water there ever so slightly.
Yeah, I don't think it does though. I think it's flying because she's looking down at that area. She's not level to it.
Right.
The elevation's way off. Like she's higher up.
We'll
So
have
it
to roll
looks
out a
like-
bird or any kind of balloon. This is something that seems to be having some kind of intelligence behind it.
Just something. Well,
I
did
have
it
something
reflect?
like that on
Was it a
video, too.
reflection off that? Off the water?
I
When
thought
it
maybe.
That seems to be having some
Yeah.
kind of intelligence
here?
behind it.
No, right below it. Like right
Uh,
close to it.
Let's see.
Sherry, Jack, where are you?
There.
When it did this, like
Right there.
it lit up. And it looked like
Again, it does seem to dip in and out of the surface of the water
Oh.
there ever so slightly.
no.
Nothing.
I'm gonna have to roll out a bird
right.
or
Are we good?
any kind of balloon. This is something
Yeah.
that seems.
Pretty wild,
yeah,
right?
yeah, Connor. I don't think it's a bird, mate. I don't think it's. I don't think you can I don't think you can distinguish wings from that distance. But that's the problem with the footage, though. With all due respect, Connor, you can't distinguish anything with that pixelation at all.
Yeah,
I
it's tough,
definitely,
eh?
I can say proudly and, not hurting my ego that is not birds.
I don't think it's a bird either. I think it could possibly be a drone.
Yeah. Most likely it is.
Because we don't know. We're only taking. But here's the witness. The witness sounds believable, and the human eye can usually. Well, the human eye sees better than a camera.
Of course.
Well, than some cameras.
If she doesn't need glasses. And what if she isn't wearing her glasses? Then how did she see it? Well, she's looking at it through the camera, I think.
And we never got the second witness saying, "Yes, I see this. What is that?"
Yeah.
Right.
That's what we need. So we needed somebody on that
So
boat.
who? Yes. So who was she shouting? Are you
Family,
seeing
it sounded
this?
like
Yeah, but why did we not get any of them over? You know, were they too busy playing Call of Duty?
maybe.
The mobile version, right? 'Cause
That's
they
what
were
I'd be
outside. Because they're outside. They have to be on the Android, right? Playing that.
I don't know. But it's only a 3-minute thing. So for 3 minutes, I mean, how many times has she probably yelled for her family to come over? And maybe she talks a lot and they just weren't in the mood.
Because it was a long video and she was shouting for her
3
family
minutes.
for quite a while.
I know, yeah. Somebody came close, but they didn't look at it, right?
Maybe she's the crazy aunt. You know, who
Yeah.
knows? Yeah.
I like it. And Heather Birdie, thank you for supporting the channel with a hoodie. I appreciate that. I do have the design that you bought, which is that one. 115, I can fly.
That's awesome.
I appreciate the support, Heather, and happy birthday again. Hope you had a great one. Yeah, it's her birthday, and I should have just sent her one for free. No, I can't do that.
Oh.
Don't you worry about it. Go back to bed. The wife always says you need to plug your merch more.
I wonder what the shipping cost would be to get that to Canada.
It's about $30. That's why I stopped shipping stuff when I did the jewelry thing.
It's
It was
Teespring.
$26, huh? To
It's
send a t-shirt.
Teespring. Teespring.
Well, I
Use
wasn't
Teespring.
at the time. I wasn't.
That's Teespring. It's worldwide. You don't have to pay. It'll get printed in your local whatever.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But when Tina Mobley was doing her jewelry giveaway, just to send a piece of jewelry to the UK was $26.
That's crazy.
She made some great stuff. Well, still makes some great stuff.
She's making them now again, and we're going to have more giveaways in the future.
Yeah. It's smart. It's good.
Well, it was good stuff. I have a couple of things that she sent me. I bought one. I bought something for my mom.
And Lisa became a new member.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Appreciated, Lisa. Thank you so
That's
much.
awesome.
You get yourself a Tic Tac. You have that one. There you go.
Oh, what the?
Oh,
Oh, it's right
no.
over her. You can't see it. There you go. Ooh.
Oh,
That's a
the
sexy Tic Tac.
lip bite. Who's that from? You?
Hey, well, yeah, well, the super, member, whatever, what they called.
The levels.
The levels, the levels. The channel members, they get their own little emoji things.
Yeah.
And I've made a load of Tic Tacs. You know,
Yeah.
That's funny.
shake your Tic Tacs at me. There you go. Become a channel member, you get some Tic
That's
Tacs.
so cool. That's a good idea, man.
You
I
smart.
love it. That's funny.
NTFs.
But yeah, I do like that. I like that video a lot. It's very pixelated, but it's got that. It's mysterious, you know. It's not one of those that you can just go, I know what that is.
Yeah.
And that if it wasn't for the eyewitness, the vocals, that's important when anybody's making a video. She sounds believable, but if it wasn't for that, I would just say that's rubbish. It's a drone. You know, because you can't. I don't think you can tell that that's dipping in and out of water. It just looks like it's going out of sight.
Or just
know.
the sunlight is,
Yeah.
It's just,
That's what I'm saying.
There's only one drone, I think, or two that can actually go in the water and come out and fly without having to grab it. So I don't know if it was that, but I didn't see. You would see splashing. You would have heard her say it went in the water. Look at the splashes or something.
something.
She was that type of person. It just went in the water. She didn't say that. Did
Right.
she?
Nope.
Okay.
She just kept
Did
yelling at her family. And then
Yeah, that's a good point. Did she say he went in the water? Did we miss that?
I don't think she did either. I've watched that 6 times now. I don't think she did.
Did she say it disappeared? Yeah, I need to know because I need
Okay.
to
No,
know.
she didn't say she disappeared. She's just calling somebody over, right? She's like, check this out. What is this?
Yeah,
You
but
know?
but did she say, I think it's disappearing? You know, something maybe we just missed casually. So I'll pull it up.
If she was watching her own video, then yeah, it would look like it's disappearing,
True.
right?
Yeah, that's true.
Because if it went in the water, I would have remembered her saying, "It's just gone in the
wet.
water."
Or it's getting
It's,
wet.
it's getting wet.
I do want to let you know, guys, I have got to take off in about 15 minutes because I have my show on and I need to do something before I start my show.
Yeah, you need to watch a 3-hour Jeremy Corbell show.
I know. How
In
do I
15
do that?
You don't.
With your eyes open.
It's impossible. You ready?
Ben Yorkshire, new member. I am
What?
ready, Rich. I
Ben,
am.
the Yorkshire Goofonian.
He's a fellow Yorkshireman like me.
That's
Ben.
amazing.
Ben, I'm
Wow.
going to give you a Tic Tac, my friend. Which Tic Tac would
Nice.
you like?
Give him the bearded one.
Bite the
I need,
lip.
no, he's a man.
I know. Well,
He may like the lip biting though. I know I do.
hey, it
Could be.
works.
There you go. You can have the you can have the
Yeah.
beard, and
I
the
like that one.
sunglasses.
Who else does that look like? Oh, it's Heisenberg.
Yeah.
It's Heisenberg.
Thank you so much,
Heisenberg.
Ben Yorkshire.
Such a long forehead.
Right. Heisenbergler. I don't know. You know, like the Hamburglar. He's got a long
That's right.
conical shaped head.
Yeah, he does, yeah.
Giddy up. Here we go. Does she or does she not say it went in the water? It disappeared. Let's take a listen.
Or it got
She
slightly
didn't say it.
moist. If she says it gets slightly moist, then or whatever.
Yeah.
I just anything that adds moisture to that craft. Let's go.
Wow. Hey, Scoob.
It looks as it either drops something into the
Oh!
water or goes into the water itself.
Oh, UFO.
He's asking, what do you guys think? Alexander, appreciate you sharing this video with us. We're going to watch it with everybody right now as we continue to roll the video.
Somebody come here now. Dude. Shit, no, it's flying through the water.
She did say
That
it.
is not a balloon, man. Somebody come here. You won't believe it. Come here. Where'd he go? Right there.
So she never said it.
Why is the camera dropped there? I always wonder about that. Is
It
she
looks
not
like she
watching
was
it?
just looking up and just kept moving
Yeah.
the camera. She
Rich,
wasn't paying attention.
Hit pause.
She drives that way too. What?
Will, did you say Alien Girl, welcome to the show, my friend.
What? How's it going, guys? Thanks for letting me come on, Ollie. What's up,
you're
Will?
welcome.
What's up, Richie?
You're welcome. I like the necklace.
Thank
like
you.
the
I
necklace.
made it. It's a handmade item.
It's beautiful.
Thanks,
I
man.
need to get me one of those. Well, maybe not a necklace. I'm
What?
not even a necklace guy.
No?
We're just observing this from Third Phase of Moon, Amy. And Will, did you just say that I had a new channel member? Angel Wings, thank you so much. I appreciate you.
Wow.
I'm going to give you a tic tac for that. Thank you, my friend. Will, did you say that it? She did say at the beginning.
She did say it. It's going in the water. She did
She
say it.
did?
Yeah.
I didn't hear it.
Yeah, she said it. But she doesn't say it again.
I just need to know if she says it
Where'd
once.
it go?
Thanks, Angel Wings.
Oh wait, check it out. Watch this from. I didn't play this part.
Yeah, it comes from. Yeah, I'm gonna say, Rich, it comes from above.
Let's
It's
take a
down.
look
It's there.
from the beginning.
Somebody come here and look.
Right now, take a look at this.
Hey there.
Yeah, I did play this. Oh, looks like it's
Somebody come
rotating.
here and look.
That's not a drone. No way, Jose. No. Oh, it reflected.
Yeah, it's got like a black dot.
Yeah, something weird on that thing. Oh shit, man, this is better than I thought. Whoa. It
This
did
video
reflect
was
the
submitted to
sun.
us
You
by
could see the sun
Alexander, and he
reflect
said
off
that
of
it's
it.
caught by his friend Brady
Whoa, where'd it
and his
go?
kid sister.
I saw this,
Is
yeah.
it-
Port of Tacoma, facing Murray Island back in January.
Yeah, I played this on my
2022.
show
He says,
last
"Watch closely.
or the Monday
It looks as it
when
either
it came
drops
out.
something into the water or goes into the
I don't
water
know, man.
itself."
If anything,
He's asking, "What do you guys
I don't
think?"
know. It's not a
Alexander,
drone.
appreciate you sharing this video with us. We're gonna watch it with everybody right now as we continue to roll the video.
let's hear. Let's see if she says it's going in the water.
Somebody come here now. Dude,
She does. That's right. I remember now.
shit, no, it's flying through the water.
There it is.
Wow. Are we good?
Yep.
Are we done watching this one? You want me
So
to continue?
I just wanted to know that she said that. That's all.
Amazing.
That was beautiful.
Thank you.
Very sexy.
I try. Oh, the video.
So this person just sent it straight into third phase, or did they find it on another channel?
I don't know the story behind it. They're on vacation, so I don't talk to them every day right now.
It's good. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
I like it a lot.
Pretty cool.
Oh, wait, I think they may have gotten that from Facebook. Something about Facebook, I think.
Okay, but
I don't
these
know.
these things are to be shared. UFO, you know, when you've got a piece of footage, get it shared, people.
Totally.
That's what I say.
Got loud.
That's what it's about.
It's a boot.
It's boot time.
Very
They dog out a
Canadians.
bit, eh? Ooh, it's
A
boot
boot.
time.
Yeah. The Canadians.
It's a boot. That's how I spell
Canadians.
about now. I just use 2 O's.
Right.
Everything's a boot.
It's a boot time. Yeah.
I love that.
It's about time.
It's a boot time.
It's about time we got disclosure.
Well, we're halfway there, according to Boohoo Lou.
Boohoo Lou. Luzondo?
Yeah,
Ah, yes.
halfway to disclosure and no evidence.
You got a cuddle Amy off him.
Wait, what? Oh, I did.
What did
Yeah,
you-
I hugged Lou Elizondo. So I am the most hated woman in ufology, Rich.
What did he smell like?
Do you smell good?
I didn't really focus too
Do you
much
smell
on
his hair?
You didn't
scent.
smell like success?
I didn't smell him, you know. I didn't go,
You did.
Lou.
I bet you.
But it was
heard-
awesome. It was surreal. I loved every second of it.
I bet you said
It was
to
so
yourself,
fucking crazy.
Oh,
Excuse my French, sorry.
he's shorter than I thought. I bet you thought that.
I
when you
didn't
first
say
saw
that,
him.
no, because
No,
I'm a
not out loud.
giant. I'm a giantess, so he looks a little shorter than me.
I
I'm
know.
a very tall woman. You can't tell in person or over the internet.
Are you tall, Amy?
I'm mixing up my internet and my real life so bad right now.
Oh.
She can spike an alien Gray's head.
An alien Gray's head,
Volleyball
yeah.
player.
I could.
You seem really short.
Right.
That's what everybody says. They lose their mind when they meet me. They're like, whoa. They're like, I didn't know you were so big. That's usually what their response is.
Anunnaki.
Yeah, it freaks them out. And I'm like, okay, no big deal. Hey, but it makes sense. It makes sense. I'm Pleiadian because Savita the Starseed, my buddy, my girl came on my chan. And we researched a little bit via the numbers of my birthday. Like, I'm Pleiadian.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
You
I'm glad
are.
you finally see it. Mhm.
I do now.
It's in the eyes. It's in the eyes.
It is. It definitely is.
Sam.
Oh, those aren't glasses. Those are our actual lenses.
So Rich, you got a show tonight, and it's going to be about Corbell on Joe Rogan?
Well, it's not, but it's going to be half of it will be.
Are you going to watch it live?
I have no choice.
Oh.
How hard
Right.
is it? I mean, we all know what he says anyway. I just want to look at the guy.
Can you
pick
make
up on what he's-
predictions on what he's going to say? Because you haven't seen it yet.
No.
So maybe on all these shows you can do a little prediction.
Have you watched it, Will?
No.
Amy?
I haven't seen it yet. No, I didn't know it was happening yet. That's great news, though. I can't
Yeah.
wait to watch it. Hopefully, Rogan, I think he thinks Jeremy Corbell's full of it, personally. After I reviewed the Friedman interview with him, Lex Friedman interviewed Joe Rogan, right? And
Yeah.
he said, I think they're full of it. Like, I'm pretty sure Joe Rogan said he smelled something fishy, quote, about the whole Bob Lazar, Lou Elizondo thing, and he took a couple steps back. This could very well be an awesome interview where we actually get to see maybe Joe Rogan take some of the skeptical sides that we all like to think about. And it's kind of like forbidden in ufology for us to ask these questions.
I know.
Joe Rogan believes Bob Lazar.
You think so?
Yeah,
He said
well,
he did, yeah.
he said it numerous times. He went to dinner with him. They actually do talk about in this interview about what some of probably us are saying about Bob Lazar having a headache, having a migraine during the show. So, you know, it's. Can you? It was did it seem like a convenient migraine? Yes, it did. It did.
That's what
if we're
everybody
honest.
said.
Yeah, it did. But I don't think. Look, I've watched that interview. I think about 5 times now, trying to analyze some of Bob. I've even shown my wife it, my dad it, and I don't think he asks him anything that's totally out there to put him off, to make him go like, "Oh God, my head." He doesn't. So maybe it is a real migraine.
I gotta say, I've been a victim of migraines. I've seen it in my family, friends, and ex-wife. He did not look like he had a migraine to me. Usually, the light it hurts your eyes. You can't even open your eyes. Sometimes they get real puffy. You look like you're tired. He didn't look like that. Maybe the glasses helped. Maybe it reflected off, whatever was there. We couldn't see it. But Joe Rogan said, I was looking for bullshit when we went out to dinner. I was looking for bullshit every second I was around him, and I didn't see any. And Joe Rogan can detect bullshit. He believes Lazar for some reason. Maybe he changed his tune now. I don't know. Prediction about that? Him and Corbell. That's who's on, Corbell?
Corbell was on today.
Joe Rogan, yeah.
Yeah.
And he was on a show before too, because I have a little clip of him.
Like 3 times. This is his
Yeah,
fourth time on.
I hope he brings up that that he has evidence of us shooting at the UFOs, like he said a month ago. He said,
does.
as of last week, we just were shooting, right?
He does bring it up, Rich. He does, and thank you, Bobby, for the super chat. It could be a drone. I'm quite. I like that piece of footage. I do. I wanna stay positive that it's a UFO. It's an alien, but it could be a drone.
Well, if Bobby's saying that, why would you say that? You got to now explain why. It's a drone.
See, none of us can give the answer to a drone, but
That's it. You don't know.
Back to Corbell, Rich. He does say.
He does?
He does say that he was pulled apart for, the thing.
For the triangle videos?
I have seen the logs. I have seen the videos. We have attempted shoot downs of UAPs on a regular basis. We're talking as recently as last Friday.
You have that in your video log. I can tell. It muted me.
That's last Friday. Wow. That's recently.
Yeah.
So it's happening like every day.
He brings that up that he was pulled apart a little bit before that, but he doubles down on it, and he says, it's true. They have been shot. They're being shot at, but only if they have a payload.
But that's the thing. He's going to keep saying that because the more he says it, the more it's that you're going to be like, well, maybe he's right. That's what they do. They try to change the narrative by repeating something that isn't so we believe it's so. It's the oldest trick in the book.
But isn't that interesting? Only if it's got only if it's got a payload.
Yeah, well, because they're going out on their training missions. They don't usually carry any payload. Usually they carry, what are they called, ghost rockets or something, just, for show, or weight, maybe. I don't know.
So what was also spoke about is these circles. Is it the circle with the cube inside of the circle, or the cube with the circle inside? I can never... Which way around is it? Whatever it is. The
circle in a sphere.
Circle
a square in a circle.
A circle in a sphere. That'd just be a circle in a circle. Rich.
I know.
You know. I've only had 4 bottles of lager. Come on, you can't pull that wool over my eyes. Those circles in a square and a cube. A sphere and a cube.
Which I have on video, by the way.
So you've seen them?
No, I have them on video.
You recorded them?
Myself.
Okay.
Didn't you see the last third phase UFO report?
No.
You've been on vacation. No, I captured 2 cubes.
With 1 bar of 3G, I will go watch it. But the point I'm making about those cubes with a sphere inside it.
Yeah.
Those have been seen throughout history. We're going back to when we were reporting what we called the Foo Fighters.
Right.
Late
30s, 40s, yeah.
Yeah. I got told about those, about there's an apparent piece of footage from your favorite person, well, least favorite person, I know you get along with him, Osvaldo Franco, before the Tic Tac dropped, that there's a piece of footage with a sphere, or is it a sphere with a cube inside it, whatever way around it is, weird shit with cubes and spheres that people are seeing all the time. They're being reported all over. I do think there is something to this. Now, that predates drones. I don't think the Tic Tac there could be possible drones back in 2004. No drones that why would there not be drones?
You couldn't buy them. There were no consumer drones.
I'm not saying buy them. The military I'm talking about. Military.
They had them since 93 or 4. Yeah.
Yeah.
They seen them in the Iraqi war. Yeah.
But they didn't have them, in World War II.
No.
Right.
Those are UAVs, yeah. Unmanned aerial.
So going back to what we keep speaking about, could it be ours? What was it back then?
Right.
Because I'm telling you now that the soldiers that went to war, like my granddad that worked on the submarines, fixing them and stuff like that, he wasn't up in the plane or on the field, but these were the most honest men you have ever, spoke to in your life. The older generation, could they tell a little tale? Yeah, they could to the kids and what have you, and then tales got twisted along the way. But I don't think there was any malice to the older generation. I don't think they had no reason to lie.
There was no YouTube. There was no way to sell.
Yeah, there was nothing. Yeah. No reason.
At least the greed part of things was not part of that equation, right? It's not about money. It's not up at this point. It's like, why tell the story at this point? So what's their, they're just saying it because they've seen it. That's it, right?
I gotta go, unfortunately.
Right.
So see you guys.
What's the show about, Rich?
Vagina, the sighting in Virginia. I don't know what these are doing. And Corbell on Joe Rogan, maybe. I don't know. Of course, I got a lot of stuff. It's Friday, man. Anything goes on Friday.
And how long before the show? Because I don't like to really overlap.
5 after. Actually,
7.
just make it 12 to 13 after, because I have to say hello, and by the time we get started,
So about quarter past, yeah.
20 minutes, 25 minutes.
20 minutes.
Go get ready. Go shove 3 hours of Rogan and Corbell down your neck.
We will succeed. We are halfway there, according to Boo-Hoo Lou. Good night, everybody.
halfway
God
there.
bless.
Good night, Rich.
And, damn it, alien bless. Sorry.
It's good.
Alien girl,
I'm here.
how you
What's
doing?
up? I'm doing good, man. I'm happy to be here. This is awesome.
Can you bring the necklace
happy.
closer? Are you
Yeah,
selling
here.
these? Are you selling these?
No, but I think I'm going to. I'm getting a
You
high
need to.
demand for them.
Yeah, it looks great.
You can get back in the handcraft business. No, this is the product, dude. This is the product. If there's a handmade product that I've ever made, I've never wanted to sell anything unless it was good quality, man. Ever. I don't want to sell something that falls apart. I used to do this for like 5 years. I didn't make the necklace, though. I made this.
Oh, that's great.
So it's
like
also an... Yeah, go ahead.
It's like it's got.
No,
It's like it's got scales.
Yeah.
So this is actually an orgonite as well, which is sort of a spiritual, metaphysical sort of object. So with the crushed copper mixed with actually this part right here is a stone. Believe it or not, that's a type of crystal. I can't remember the type of it. So, I mean, it's also a mix of a crystal and a stone, and orgonite's supposed to really help with like a lot of different energies. So it's also spiritual. A
Beautiful.
spiritual alien necklace.
You are a
Come on,
very talented
Starseed.
lady.
I've got something to sell. No, I'm just kidding.
No, I
All
think
the
it-
controversy, though,
honest-
you know?
you need
I'll
to
buy
do it.
I'll buy it.
All you guys would love to buy these for your ladies, straight up. I could go off, but this isn't the crafting channel, so don't get me started, Ollie. I will talk about crafting, and that's not what we're here to do.
Well, you've just reminded me that I do have an Instagram, people, and I like to do a little bit of art now and again. You know, I tend to I do like to dabble in a bit of Photoshop, and I've started to dabble in. Have any of you guys heard of AI generated art?
I've seen a couple.
So I've just done one today and put it on Instagram, and I'm just going to bring it up now. So this one I've just done, and that is my Instagram, people. So I'm not really going to do much on the whole UFO thing on Instagram, because I believe Instagram's kind of a platform to put pictures on and stuff like that. So I'm going to put pictures on. And that has been created. I literally typed in alien Inca, and a computer generated each one of those images. But then I kind of like put them all together in Photoshop and added some clouds going through and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm going to be doing putting some of those out and some of my own art. So heading over to my Instagram, people. That is it. Alien Addict. Alien with a full stop and a under, what's that thing called? The underscore? An underscore? Yeah, that's the one. I always get them mixed up. And another dot and addict. There you go. Heading over. But yeah, it's I like it. I love people who are arty-farty. I like to draw.
Oh yeah.
Do stuff. Yeah.
Right.
Good to be creative, people.
I like coloring with my kids. Right? It's fun sometimes.
I can't. You know, that's one thing I can't deal with is because I'm quite particular, and they're always going over the lines, and I'm just like, it just sends my OCD over
That's
the edge.
funny.
I'm like, need to. I built some toy cars when we went away. Have you ever seen the Hot Wheel paper ones that you buy? You build it all yourself as a kit, and then you can color it.
Oh yeah.
And my 3-year-old literally just scribbled all over it.
Aww.
And I was
I mean,
like,
I'm sorry. I'm gonna be like, oh, it sucks, but What can you do?
He's going, look. I'm like, great, mate. Yeah.
Yes.
So proud of you.
Mm-hmm.
Little bastard. That took me ages. God love him. What's coming up, Amy?
Well,
Alien Girl 111.
Just doing my Monday through Friday, 5 a.m. Mountain Standard Time, which I believe is 2 p.m. your time. Does that sound correct? When it's 5 a.m., 2 p.m. I'm always trying to figure it out in the chat when people say, but yeah, just my same old thing, hanging around in some of the chats and doing my thing, tweeting. But yeah, I'm glad I was able to jump on today. Thanks so much for inviting me whenever I can come on. I'm always super stoked.
Yeah. Where's your head with everything that's going on with all the drama and?
Thank you for asking. I was thinking about this the whole way over. I'm so sad. Rich is gone. My thought about the drama in ufology is just let it go. That's it.
Just
like
let it go.
Just let it go. By let it go, that doesn't mean you have to take an invested interest in a person and you know, spend time with them or anything like that. Like, you can just go with the flow of what different voices and different people think, and you can disagree and you can actively disagree and, you know, make up some pertinent points. I would say it in a way that's direct, that somebody has the opportunity to respond to, honestly. That's how I feel about the drama. I feel like if people can speak directly to one another and treat each other as humans instead of speaking through each other, which is where all this stuff comes from and where everybody gets confused. Oh, this person said this. Oh, this person said this. Well, this person said this. Okay. And when it's like recorded on your show, well, then they know you said it. And so then that's an even bigger deal because they can replay it and get even more pissed off about what they said. And I don't know, man, anybody who's been like talked about on the internet, it sucks. It sucks. It happens. You get used to people throwing things at you or saying all these, you get used to it. And at some point you just check out. And Rich is there and so am I. But I think it's a good place to be because it's like, what are you trying to do? Why am I putting my voice out here? Why do people put their voices out to be heard, especially in this topic? And specifically, I just literally, there was one thing that clicked with me when I looked in Lou Elizondo's eyes. And you know what? Maybe it was some weird secret agent trick he used on me, all right? But it worked. And this is what he said. He looked me in the eyes and he said, I just want more people to know about the topic. And I was like, did he review the mission statement of my show or something? Like, I know I don't have a mission statement for my show, but I'm not going to brag, but he gave me the look. There's a reason I had my kiddo in the picture. I don't think he would have talked to me, but I really wanted to talk to him, obviously. And I also wanted Leela to meet like Dr. Sala. I wanted her to see Travis Walton. She's already met him, but I just think it's cool to expose my child to these things as well. Because, you know, like people don't really know about like the rest of my life. Like, you know, I don't know how to get into it, but like, it's just funny. So when I looked at Lil's on his eyes, and he said, yeah, I just want more people to know about the topic. And I was like, damn right, man. I'm on board. I want expansiveness. I want to get this out. I want people to know. I'm not just getting up every day to talk about aliens, We've got something going. Let's keep going. Let's push it more. I love the big phone home, but what's happened is become divisive. Nobody can be part of any clique anymore. Oh, you're kicked out of this clique. You're kicked out. What the heck is this, you guys? I hate to remind everyone, but unfortunately, all of our family and friends think we're crazy. Okay? Like, go to dinner next time with your friends and your family that aren't into this and start talking to them about all the things you watch on YouTube. Keep going and keep going and keep going. And I want you to remember how they respond to you. And then maybe think about how you want to talk about others. It's not good. It's breaking the community down. It's not building each other up. There's a lot of things I don't like. I don't talk about it on my show. I promised myself that when I got into this, and I've fallen off the bandwagon with some things, but I tried way back into what I'm trying to do. And for me, I want to promote what I love. That's why I love doing the conferences. That's why if you're having a conference, call me up, dude. If it's in Southwest country, I'll be here, man. Like, let me know. I'll go tweet it. I've always taken a marketing perspective on my show, like a little bit at the beginning, because I had done some stuff before. But yeah, man, I want people to know. I want this to grow. I don't want to build some restrictive audience that nobody wants to watch because they're part of this clique. Fine, dude. But like, expansive ideas go everywhere. Anyway, so that's where I'm at. Thank you for asking.
Did you see the interview the panel where Rich was on with UCR
With you here?
Yeah, GUFON.
Yeah, I was in the chat. I did a debrief on my channel because everybody was so traumatized.
Oh, right. Yeah.
And everybody was like coming in my chat like, oh my God. And I was like, are you guys okay? And everyone's like, oh my God, I don't know. And we were all just an alien addict and Rich and then Luis Jimenez, and we were all so sad. And they talked about Fessler. And I was like, oh,
You've got to send me that debrief. I need to watch it. I need to watch that.
Okay.
Did you feel that Lou and Rich could probably get on?
Dude, I am done with the fighting. All right, look, bro.
No, but
mate.
do you think they could get on?
I almost texted you mate on our Twitter in message.
Yeah, I call everyone mate.
I was like, mate, because I called you bro, and then I put in parentheses, in US, that's mate, bro. So, bro.
Can I interrupt just
with
a second?
that energy,
I gotta go.
You shoot, mate.
For me. Sorry.
Will? Okay. Will, it's been a pleasure, my friend, and keep up your stuff with Carr-numdrum.
You're hysterical, man.
The link is in the description, people. You're doing good work, mate.
Sorry, just family stuff I gotta get doing here. And
No. You shoot off, mate. The show's gonna end soon anyway, mate.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, mate.
Nice seeing you again, Amy.
You too, Will. You take care,
Right?
man. We
Yeah, you
love
too,
you,
right?
dude. You keep it up.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
All right. Talk to you guys later.
Bye.
Bye.
So back to the drama.
I love
Yes.
Will. He's such a nice guy, isn't he?
Dude,
I want
cool as H.
I would like a cuddle off Will. You know, he seems like a guy that I like.
Yeah, he seems like he give good hugs. Yeah.
Every now and again, I like to have a cuddle off a man. You know, just
You
a man
know,
cuddle.
it's great. Yes, men need to hug each other more. It's beautiful.
Yeah. Do you think that they kind of got on in a weird way?
Like, what do you mean they got along? Well, yes, because he's an entertainer. Luis and Rich. Rich is an entertainer, and so is Luis. Believe it or not, like Luis works in Hollywood. That's what he spent his whole life on. People don't know that Rich, he's really built his he's starting stand-up comedy. I think he's been a stand-up comic for a really long time. Rich, but people love watching him because he makes them laugh. And yeah, he makes people mad. He makes people really mad. But everybody is entitled to run their show the way they want. Everybody started their show their own little way. And if he wants to do it that way, that's cool, man. Rich has mentored me and helped me grow my channel. Rich has helped me learn little things and tips and tricks. I respect Rich. Straight up. So, but that's his show and he's got it. And sometimes there needs, to be critical voices. And I don't know, man. It's his, yeah. And so everybody just needs to get along a little bit more. And I think it's totally possible. I think people could get along 100%. I think what needs to happen is that, there really has to be an event where everybody comes together. And I'm not going to say the big phone home because I don't think they're really going to invite a lot of their own, a lot of people. Like, no, I
wasn't going to say that.
Oh.
I was going to say, you want me to get Rich, Cambion, and UCI in the same room. And I'll do it.
I think it's polite to offer an invitation to everyone who probably has a show, that has a following, that's hanging out in the chats. I think it's good to invite all of the people. And if the people that are being invited don't like the other people, they don't have to come. That's like every other party or protest or whatever. It's fine. Like, everybody should be included, though. Everybody should be on the list, regardless if you think they're fat or dumb or stupid or mean or evil or whatever weird little tangent people are on this. No, man, like, you don't have many people in your life who are just talking about the aliens all the time. And you have to be great. We got to be grateful that we found each other, all of us, all over the world. You're in the UK. I'm in New Mexico. Rich is in Florida. Will's in Canada. We're lucky we've all found each other and had like a connection about this topic. We're lucky. And I try to think about that. And I get a lot of crap for loving on people and seeing the best because, you know, like it's not easy to start a YouTube channel. And you start out and you're like, I don't think anybody's going to watch it. Great.
And they don't to start off with.
They don't. You're alone. You're alone talking to yourself into the black void of the internet. And then you do it another 50, 60, 75, 100
your own
times.
Video.
You're like, I'm so dumb. I can't believe I acted this way or did this. You learn so much about yourself. And I don't think it's easy. And then you start. Yeah. And so for me, even though people fight and they get upset, I do respect the people who put themselves out there because they're all talented, amazing individuals. And the reason we get in fights and the reason we get upset is because we all have really big personalities. And I would say huge boundaries too. Like, you know, some of the most successful people in the world are just incredibly focused, right, on like one specific thing. And I don't know. I just think everybody's doing a great job. They all need to keep doing what they're doing. Yeah, you know, and it's good they're putting their voice out there. But we do need to come together, even if we hate each other or whatever. I don't see how we could hate each other over UFOs. That's just me personally. I don't. If you're trying to build a bigger and better audience and try to, you know, go to conferences and talk to people and you're like on a journey and you're trying to figure out the truth and you really want to know the truth. Like, if you want to really know the truth, you gotta like get people to be on your side. You're not going to get that person who met the alien to tell you they met an alien if they don't feel comfortable and vulnerable.
Do you think somebody's met an alien?
What are you doing? What? Why did you ask me that? No. Why did you ask me that? Let's interview you. What did I say? Do I think someone's met? Do I think someone's met an alien? Well, the bodies at Roswell. I think that's real.
I tend to agree with you there. There's so many people that now have thrown mud over Roswell and said, you know, it was just, it's what the government said. It's what the military. I mean, the military said they had a UFO. The next day they retracted it.
So I've got exciting things coming down the line.
Could that have been a plan all along? They say, let's say it, and then we'll retract it straight away, and blah 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 blah, and then we'll spin this thing out for years and years and years, and that will be the narrative that all these people will follow, and they'll eventually call it ufology, and you know, and then we can do what we want.
So I have a friend who grew up on a homestead ranch in Roswell. It's owned for like generations of her family. I told, you know, she knows about the show. She's been on the show. She's like my Roswell expert, but she got her grandma. She videotaped her grandma and asked her grandma what it was like.
I've seen a bit of the show. When did you put it out?
I haven't yet.
On.
Oh, with Denise? Yeah, she was on like a couple days ago, and then actually she was my like first interview. Like she was the person that came. I had like my friends, right? My friends just came on the show, and now it's funny because you know now I can like you know I could get some people to, even with StreamYard links being open, people didn't jump on for a long time, and sometimes they still don't. But yeah, she's been on the show twice.
What you
she's
actually
from Roswell.
You put the StreamYard link in your chat?
Yeah, she watches the show, so she jumped on like this week. So did UFO Man. It's fun.
you need to be careful with the StreamYard link in the chat.
I saw. I was there that day for your show.
Yeah.
How did that churn out? Was there any YouTube?
There would have been. I'd have been buggered. YouTube would have had me for that. I immediately deleted the video. Like,
oh my god!
Halfway through the stream, I stopped the stream, deleted the video, restarted the stream. Had to do. So you got to be careful, Amy, with that one, because
I just love the random factor so bad.
I do, and I want to do that again. I just need to think of a different way of doing it because, well,
that was uncool. Yeah,
me and Lee's fought for a way of doing it where Lee will vet them and then we'll bring them on.
Oh, that's what I think Toady Waba does. So they put the Discord link, and maybe they don't do this, but I thought this was a good. You do the Discord server, you jump on the server, and then you can get into the channel where it's like a video channel like this, and then Lee or you could be like, "Hey, what's up, dude? What do you want to talk about on the show? Blah blah blah, bro, blah blah blah," and then they're like, "Let them in." And then you give them the StreamYard link. You could do a vetting. You could do that live during the show. I think I will do that. That's a great idea.
Well, I wouldn't want that happening to you. I'm one person. Like literally, I have a panel, but there's just.
I just made all that stuff up.
It's just me with these buttons.
I know, right? It's like the other thing. That's the other thing people don't see. Like these intense personalities, super talented people making cool things happen. Like it's a lot of beauty, even in people that you may disagree with. Yeah.
Do you agree with what Lou said about, we're halfway to disclosure?
I think disclosure is a loaded term.
Do you feel like you're halfway to knowing that everything that you've put the last few years into your channel with is true?
Is true or coming? I talk about a lot of things. True or
okay. Do you feel you're halfway? Who's the person that you talk about that you will mention aliens and they will just like laugh?
Oh, it's a coworker of mine.
Okay. Do you think you're halfway there to that person turning around to you and saying, "Amy, you're right"?
I tried this week.
No, but do you feel like do you feel like we are halfway there for the majority?
No, because halfway there would mean he would have responded. Because I said, "Hey man, you're a critical thinker and I appreciate your opinion. I'm gonna send you a video. You tell me what you think." Sent him the Gary Nolan Tucker Carlson interview. Nothing back. He just walks the other way when he sees me at work.
He didn't watch it.
Who didn't? He didn't. I did. Yeah, maybe he just hates Tucker Carlson so much he didn't watch it. But no. But I think I don't know, man. I think everybody's gonna be cool with it. It's just once you get to know how people like build their logic, you just learn when to kind of give up with talking to people about it. People are always saying I'm trying to like destroy someone's belief system because I like to openly talk about the things that I'm interested. Sometimes I don't do it all the time. I do it here. I get it all out here. I'm not being rude when I talk about it. I wait for the right place at the right time.
Well, I watched. What did you think to the Tucker Carlson with Gary Nolan? By the way,
I don't know. I like I have this part of me that loves ufology, and I just like kick back and I'm like, look at that UFO. So the whole time I was pretty happy. I was like, yeah, I know a lot of people are like, that's fake. That's fake. This is whack. And maybe it is. I don't know. But like, I just had fun. Like I was saying, I think anytime people are talking about it, it's a good thing. Like you got people who are finally saying that maybe in the giant universe and galaxies, maybe there's one intelligent life. You got people who say that, right? And then you have people who are like, there's no way they could ever visit here. And I think they've visited here. I do think that. I don't need them. No, that is what I need them to tell me, is that they visited. But until I see the alien, I'm not going to believe that's what's operating the craft. They can't just fly a flying saucer over my house and expect me to I don't know, not leave my house ever again. I'm still leaving my house. If a flying saucer flies over my house, I'm still leaving my house. They can't stop me. And they can tell me.
Do you think
there's aliens in it. But until I see that little alien in the window, I ain't gonna believe it.
Do you think? I'm quite conscious of time right now because we got about 5
Yeah,
minutes.
no,
gone.
it's cool. Yeah. You know me. I just could rant on all about the
No.
aliens
It's
nonstop.
because I think it's. I don't like to overlap with GUFON. I know he's
No,
starting a show.
nobody likes to overlap. Yeah.
Do you think the population could handle it now? Then
Oh,
If it
100%. Mm-hmm.
you don't think there'd be riots or anything like that?
No. There's been enough ancient alien stuff. You know, they're angels and demons, and they're not going to flip out. They're just probably going to pray more and try to be a better person. I don't know. I think they'll be fine. Just tell us. They'll be fine. We all can take care of them. They'll come cry, and we'll be like, it's okay.
But what if telling us will tell us something else that we're not expecting? That maybe you and I are not even expecting when it comes to disclosure.
Yeah, I'm okay with it. As long as it doesn't affect my everyday life.
What if
it affects my everyday life? Well, yeah.
What if it's already been affecting it all your life?
Well, that's why I do this every day. Because if one day I wake up and I realize I'm living in a mini North Korea and I've refused to ask any questions about the reality I've been given, I will be very happy the day I realize I pushed through to realize it was all a lie. And that I came out on the other side and that it was time to leave freaking North Korea. I could go all night, Ollie. I know Rich's show is starting. You know me, man. I could just be like, yeah, you want to talk? I know North. Yeah, I know.
When's your next show, Amy?
5 a.m. Mountain Standard Time, 2 p.m. Great Britain, UK time. I still got to learn the difference between those regions.
Monday. It's difficult, mate. It's difficult. Well, I'm going to put Rich's link in the description for his show that's just started now, I think. There you go, people. Go and head over to my GUFOnian brother and tell him I said hi. Not seen you in a bit. But Amy, it's been a pleasure. We need to get you. We need to get you on like early.
Dude.
Like we need to,
totally.
do you know what? I'm gonna do a weekend show or something. Do you work weekends?
Do what's good for you, right? Like we all have families and jobs, and I think Friday this time's good. I mean.
Oh no, I need to keep a Friday show. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do a special.
Do another. Yeah, you should do special editions. I do special editions.
Well, you could have me on. There you go.
We could do a podcast. Hey, remember that time you came on and Angela and Alien Scientists and Truth Seekers and Rich and we all hung out together?
If I come on your show, Joe Rogan will come on.
Dude, we could
just join it.
See, you want to talk about like getting together, making things happen? Why don't we all do that? Why don't we all go knock on Joe Rogan's door and say hi? All of us together. We could do a giant event. Hey, Joe Rogan, bring on like every YouTube UFOer. You know what I mean? Dude, I'm sorry. It's been a long week. I'm excited. I'm off work.
That's exciting. Knocking on I just wish Lee was here for that because Lee probably would knock on Joe Rogan's door. Lee is like, he's obsessed with Joe Rogan.
Dude, who isn't? I love Joe Rogan.
I've got a Rogan crush. Absolutely.
Wow. Well, that's great.
I do. Yeah, people. Just before we go, I'm just going to say this: when you watch the Jeremy Corbell interview with Rogan, Lou's name comes up about 5 times. All I'm going to say, I'm going to put it back out there.
5 times. Wow.
It's going to happen, people. It's going to happen.
Oh, yeah. Easy. It better.
Finally going to happen. I cannot wait.
I wonder what that will be like.
Ladies and gents, thank you so much. I appreciate you all. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Amy, you're not in the description right yet because I didn't know if you're coming in. I'm going to pop you in that description. Alien Girl 111. You can't miss it. It's pink. And it's got a big alien's head.
And we go wild.
But I am going to put it in the description anyway.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Go ahead and over and support the channel if you want to. You can become a Patreon where you'll see me babble about shows coming up. I might do the old random thing. It's just mainly to support the channel. You're not gonna get disclosure there. I'll be honest. But you might get the odd picture of my nipple. Happens every now and
Wow,
again.
do it, guys.
And you can get some merch. There you go.
I love the merch, man. That's
Head
next
on
on my
over.
list, man. I love
Well-
it. Oh, that's the one I want. That's the one
Well-
I want. I can get it in pink too, huh? You said I could get these in
You
pink.
can. I'm told. All the colors are out there. All the colors are out there. Heather Birdie bought a hoodie.
I'll get the pink
in that one. I don't know
How
if she
much is it?
I think she got blue. I have no idea.
Got blue. Oh,
No idea.
I gotta get one.
I literally upload the pictures, and I map them on the t-shirt, and then StreamYard has the prices that are already there. So I don't think that I'll be honest with you. I don't think they're the cheapest, but I use StreamYard.
Yeah.
Did I say StreamYard? Teespring. I use Teespring.
I gotcha. I knew what you were talking about.
I bought a Teespring t-shirt off another channel friend of mine, and the quality is pretty cool. I think it's a gaming channel, but it's pretty.
Okay.
It's quite a good
Okay.
quality.
Okay.
So that's what made me use them. Anyway, thank you so much, people. Good night. God bless. Mind the bugs don't bite. I'm Alien Addict. This is Alien Girl 111. She copied me and put the word alien in her name.
SEO, baby.
Good night. God bless. Bye bye.
Good night. Bye, guys.